I just got out of the shower, but this is a genuine question that I'm like a little bit nervous to ask Christians just because like some Christians will be like, yeah, this is what it is. And then some Christians will like hate on you.
Well, I promise there's not going to be any hate in this response. What's going on?
This is coming from somebody that doesn't like really believe in a religion. But I do want to read the Bible and like learn about it and Hinduism, like all the religions.
Understood. Go ahead.
But my question is, so you have God, like he's like the main one. Then you have Jesus, which is his kid. I know that.
Well, kinda. So we do need to have a little bit of a correction there. God the Father and God the Son, they're both God. Jesus and the Father are both one God. The Trinity is a little hard to explain to people who aren't used to it, but kind of cartoonish. But if you take three ghosts and smush them together, that's kind of the idea. One being that is three persons. We can't really understand that because we're physical beings and we can only ever understand finite things, but he's an infinite being. So you have three persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, all are independently God, but at the same time are God, one God.
And then you have Adam and Eve. And I haven't read the Bible, so if this is in the Bible or I'm misunderstanding from what I know, let me know.
Oh, no problem. We all start somewhere.
But if Adam and Eve were the first two like people on earth, then technically they had kids, right? And then we are all like Adam and Eve's kids or God's kids.
Physically speaking, we're all Adam and Eve's kids. We're also all children of Noah as well. But as to being God's kids, not so much. Now, while Luke's genealogy does take it all the way back to God, that's just talking about creation. One makes another, one makes another, which makes another, which makes another, and it all comes from God. But literally being his kids, no. In fact, John chapter 1 makes it clear that God has offered adoption. He wouldn't offer adoption if we were already kids of his. But no, just clarification. Go ahead.
Wouldn't that make us all like brothers and sisters? So, like, if you're married to a husband or you're married to your wife, then wouldn't that mean that you're married to your brother or your sister?
Well, the point you're making doesn't really change even if there isn't a God. If you believed in just accidental evolution, we still have pockets of people where we intermarry. In fact, everybody is a certain distant cousin from everybody else on the planet. We are all interconnected. So just because Christians believe we come from Adam and Eve and then after that from Noah and his wife, that doesn't change the fact that even atheists understand that we're all connected in some distant relation.
Like, I'm genuinely confused. This is a real question. I'm not hating on any religion. I'm not like, anything like that. I'm just genuinely confused. And I've been thinking about this question. So if somebody could answer and like let me know, that would be greatly appreciated because I'm genuinely confused.
Well, I genuinely hope that helped.